there is something that we are wanting to talk about a little bit.
Yes, sir. It's the short film that we got in the works.
Yes, sir. Just for anybody who hasn't really seen everything on our Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, what is the name of this short film?
The name of the short film is called Butterfly, the Damned and the Switchblade.
I thought it was the Switchblade and the Damned.
No.
I'm tripping.
Switchblade.
Okay.
And I'm not going to explain the title. You have to watch it.
Yeah. I will say, without giving anything away, I'm very happy with the dialogue in it.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that it came out as good as it did.
I remember the first time reading it, there's a specific scene, it'll probably be about 6 or 7 minutes into the film, that like legit kind of like got me like misty-eyed, just because of like, if it's delivered right, the emotion in the scene alone like can bring it out in you. Just reading it did for me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I think once we release the movie, I think it'd be cool to release the script too.
Yeah.
Like as I read, or turn it into like a book.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, because this is the script right here. It's thicker than I thought it would be.
Yes. I think it's only, is the back page empty? I can't remember.
I want to say it's 15 pages typed.
So, there's no blank pages, so.
Yeah.
It's, it does have some thickness to it.
Yeah. And when we make it, it's going to probably be longer than what this is, because there's stuff we're going to add, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll do probably a little bit of improv. Nothing too crazy to change it. But I'm very excited. We have a shooting date.
Yeah.
You already get the time off?
No, I didn't, but my job's cool. I can ask for it.
You'll just be like, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
No, I put in the time this week, and then we have a couple people we need to talk to. We have a couple people we have already talked to.
Yeah.
And we're kind of just moving along from there. We do have a GoFundMe set up, and we will leave a link on... Can we leave a link on Spotify?
Yeah, we'll leave a link in the description of the podcast on Spotify, and it'll also be on Apple Podcasts, and we'll leave the link in the description of the video below.
Yes, and then if you can't find them there, you can always find them on our Facebook pages,
Instagram pages,
Twitter, all that good jazz.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
And eventually a TikTok, because I think that'll be a big way in how we have to promote this.
Yeah, especially like when we do rehearsals or when we're on set, have somebody like work that.
Yes. I think we're going to have... So, I think the idea right now is we're going to do a 3 camera setup.
Yeah.
With a 4th camera in the back at all times doing behind the scenes.
Yeah, and I think I told you it'd be cool to have somebody just use like a vintage like VHS type of video camera doing the behind the scenes.
That'd be dope. Honestly, I just thought about this one.
That one too, yeah.
Either way, a VHS would be dope. It's just getting that to what transition into like onto a disc or something might be a pain.
I did it with the Justice's music video. I shot that with my mom's old VHS camera.
Oh, okay.
And then what I did, I plugged it into the TV and I used this camera and I filmed the TV. And I messed with the cords so it like looked all like fucked up.
I know exactly what video you're talking about too.
Yeah.
So that would be kind of good.
Yeah.
But I think that'll be kind of fun, especially as like our first foray into films.
Yeah.
I know me and you kind of talked, and another reason I brought up that whole making of Saw thing earlier is getting to see how they were able to make that move from short film to film. Mm-hmm. And if this were able to be the key to a future of not waking up at 2:30 in the morning to go to work on a Sunday,
yeah,
I'd be happy. Mm-hmm. So what kind of inspired you to go the direction you did with this film without giving anything away?
Well, I think the original idea that I had was, it's way different than this one, but it was still like a mystery horror type of deal with some like supernatural like aspects to it, but it kind of evolved into something more like realistic and less supernatural.
Yeah.
More of like in the crime film like realm, I think.
Yeah.
And Yeah, there's many like films that inspire me. Like the main one that inspired me to write it really was Eraserhead, David Lynch's first movie.
See, I've never seen Eraserhead.
Okay,
I do need to borrow it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that inspired me, and also a little bit of Melanie Martinez's movie. Like there's some like weird shit in there that kind of like I'm like, okay, I can do something like darker with that.
The K through 12 one.
Yeah, I can do something darker with that. And,
Okay.
But yeah, and I've always wanted to write a short film, and just going over ideas in my head for the past couple of years, and this one hit like maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and I seriously started writing it in that time. And yeah, I'm kind of torturing you about it too, and not showing you anything because I'm like trying to like not show you something that's like retarded or something.
Well, not only that, I think part of your thought was like you wanted to be able to change it at the last minute to where if you did decide to change it, it wasn't, this is not anything like what we started with.
Yeah.
So it was like a not trying to like go one direction and then completely go the other.
There's still certain aspects that are from that original idea that I showed you, but not a whole lot.
Yeah. And I mean, you can definitely tell. I mean, I found the notebook that we started with the other day, and I was like, I can see some parts of this are still the same, but like for the most part, it went in a completely different direction.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I think is for the better. But
It's not as personal because the last one was, well, the original idea was a little more personal to me, and this kind of is. There's some aspects to it, but it's not as personal.
yeah, no, I can definitely see that. I think this one will be much more better digested as like a exploration into without giving anything away, just like an exploration into like mental health.
Yeah, and I definitely, that was one angle, and I definitely didn't want to be like overbearing with that aspect. It's kind of just there. If you pick it up, you can pick it up.
Yeah, and I don't think it's super heavy-handed because there's also an aspect of mystery to this, to where it doesn't feel. I'll say it doesn't feel heavy-handed, but it also doesn't feel like as big of a mindfuck as maybe like Fight Club.
Yeah, and to do something like that would be kind of hard.
Yeah,
so
I think you would also need more than a 30-minute short film to do.
Yeah, what I came up with was, I think, good for the amount of time that it's gonna be.
Yeah, and honestly, if nothing else, I mean, I think this will turn out very well. Yeah. But I think this will be a big learning lesson for everybody who's involved. So it'll help us with our acting, directing skills, writing skills, and just honestly kind of give us an idea of what to expect when we are on set for something.
Yeah, and this is the first script I've finished like all the way through.
Yes.
And the more I went on, like the easier it became, and I'm actually like a few pages into like a second script. Well, it's like a full length movie, and I'm also writing another short film on the side, so there's 2 scripts going on.
I plan on during my vacation to shoot the film, to pretty much work all day with the film, and then once I come home, if I have any time left, I plan on writing a film that I've told you about.
Now, is that going to be full length or is it going to be a short?
My plan is full length.
Okay.
If it ends up shaping out the other way, then that's what I'll go. But
or we can do like what they did with Saw. They had the full length script and they shot a scene from it.
Yeah, it's literally one scene, and then part of that one scene is mostly gone.
Yeah.
So
you could even do that.
Yeah. I mean, that would be probably the way I would want to go, because they already had the full script ready.
Yeah, and they're like, financially, we had to just shoot. Well, they were going to meet with people in LA, and they're like, why not film a scene and so we have a visual with the script to give to people?
Well, it was partly them wanting to showcase Lee Winnell's acting, and then also wanting to showcase James Wan's directing.
Yeah, so they're actually like filmmakers, they're not just like writers trying to sell a script.
Yeah, because they met in film school.
Film school, yeah.
So definitely be interesting. I mean, I'd be happy to do that and see if I could get something out of that.
Yeah, and this script, I think there's a lot of room to expand it into like a full-length thing, but if we don't, then that's fine. Yeah. But the option is there, I think.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Like, I can already see, I mean, I'm not even the one who wrote this. I put very minimal editing and suggestion into it. So, but even then I can see very easily where this could go. Yeah. So overall, I'm happy. I think you're happy with it.
Yeah.
We have just about 2 months until shooting starts.
Yeah, so because I'm ready. I don't remember lines yet, so I gotta go back and read and start familiarizing myself with it more.
Yeah, I do too as well, because I literally just got them printed this week.
Yeah.
So, so I don't know if there's really a whole lot else we can really go into with this. Just please stay tuned. With the GoFundMe, we do have different tiers for people who donate to the film.
Yeah.
Do you want to spill them all? I think $5 is...
Yeah, $5 is you get a sticker and you get your name shouted out in the credits. What was the next? Was it 10 or was it 15? Let me go back because Let's go back to the Instagram page. Okay. So $10, you get the sticker, your name shouted out in the credits, and you get a physical copy of the film score, which is going to be done by me. And $20, you get all that stuff plus a shirt that's exclusive to donations. And $30+ you get all that plus a physical copy of the movie on Blu-ray.
Yes. So I think that's fair. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're going to have to spend money to do it in the long run, but...
And I think we're waiting till we get all the donations, and we'll ask everyone who donates if they want the stuff. That way we're not over printing stuff.
Yes, especially because I've already had a few people tell me that they don't want the stuff, they just want to help support.
Yeah. And if anything, we can do a shit ton of stickers and still give those people stickers at least.
And I think that's kind of my plan, because I want to maybe like... I want to put some on stuff that I have, but just kind of like a giveaway, especially to anybody who goes to maybe a screening.
Yeah, we're going to try to do a screening too.
I think that would be fun. Maybe do like 2 or 3 at the SIE, and then find another small theater we can go to.
And as far as like promotion and stuff, when we're ready to release it, I think it'd be cool to like maybe get small posters and especially the stickers and just put them everywhere, like downtown.
Yeah. I thought about that too, but
maybe
that doesn't
do a
count as
billboard.
vandalism, right?
No.
Okay, I was like,
maybe do a billboard or something with something that's like kind of mysterious that makes people want to do it. Like nothing like
what is the butterfly?
Yeah, just something like that. I think it'd be cool promotion.
Yeah, especially for small town people. I mean, I don't know if you can call us small town, but like hometown people.
Yeah.
Without a budget, and I think creative marketing is the best way to go. Yeah,
and even if we don't hit our goal, like whatever we do get is gonna help like tremendously.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And like we're only, I believe, at 380 right now as it stands. Our goal is 5,000, and even with that 5,000, we're still gonna have to cover a lot of the cost ourselves.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we do get more than that, I'd be happy. But we're willing to take a risk to make this what we want it to be. So
yeah.
I think our heart's in the right place and our mind is in the right place for this. So we do appreciate everyone's support and everyone's help on this.